Welcome to Fields of Glory Empires Academy. Today you will learn how to plan your buildings. And to make this process easier, I have created a special tool. I am presenting you StrategosAcademy Advisor. This tool should really help you plan your buildings. For example, you can browse and search any building here, and if you select it, then you will see all details, including description, what bonus resources are needed, and which other structure is providing such bonus resource. But let's go back to the game and check where this tool could be useful. Let's zoom in. Let's say I have this region where there is a problematic impediment, and in the description you can see that it can be removed if I have watchtower. But how can I find watchtower? If I select my buildings in the military section, I don't see any watchtower. So how can I find watchtower? And now the tool can be really useful. All I need to do is to find watchtower on the list. I can select and type the name. And now I can see that this building is a tier 2 building. It means that I will not find it on the list if I have less than 3 buildings. And now another example. Let's say that in my capital I am missing horses, and I wonder which building can provide me horses. So I can go back to this tool, and on the right side you can see there is a resource name. Here I can search for resources, horses, and I will see what's the market value for this resource and which assets can provide me horses. In this case, this is stud. And in the second column, you can see which buildings need horses as an import resource, and here which buildings will receive bonus if the horses are nearby. So this column is also quite useful. And now if I know that stud should be created, I can here find this building and I can see the cost. There are no special requirements. The output will be 5 food, and we will receive resource, which is horses. Let's find other building. For example, trading post. This building can have many bonuses if there are furs, amber, drugs, coral nearby. And it's easy to plan your next buildings if you have trading post in your region. And here in this row you can see what is the bonus value. So if I have any of those resources nearby, for each of them I will receive 8 gold from trading post. You can see for each bonus resource nearby. Let's find another one. For example, tavern. This building also has many bonuses, for example from wine, and we can see that vineyard can provide us this resource, but this time we'll receive only 4 gold for each bonus nearby. And also here in this section you can see that this building will provide us 4 loyalty. Let's find more advanced building. For example, commercial port. In this case, this is tier 2 building. It increasing the siege resist, so our city is more safe. It can upgrade to another type of building. And to create commercial port, we also need to have harbor. And this is also important. To build this building, we need to have minimum 6 population in our region. And it will give us 16% to our commerce. So I really recommend this tool because it's very helpful if you want to plan effective chain of buildings in your empire. Okay, but how you can use this tool? From where you can get it? In the video description, you can find link to the Google Spreadsheet, and I will show you what to do. When you open the link, you will be not able to change anything in this field or click anything because this document is restricted for editing. But in the first line, you can see there is important message. You should copy this file using the File menu and use the Make a Copy. Let's do it. You can name it whatever you want and make a copy. Now, if you have a copy, this drop down will work, and also you can type here any name to search for buildings, but please remember that you need to remove this text by selecting and pressing backspace, and then you can type, because it's not removed automatically. Or you can simply scroll the list and select anything from the list. And you can then delete this text because it's not needed any longer, because this is your own copy. You don't share it with anyone. You can keep Strategos Academy Advisor to remind you from where you receive this great tool. I have spent some time preparing this spreadsheet to improve my planning of buildings, but I think it's good to share it also with you. And please don't mess with editing the formulas, because you can destroy anything. So do not double click and only try to modify this field and this field, nothing more. So for now, you have only Google document, and it will not work if you will export it and open in Excel, because some of the formulas are different in Excel than in Google Spreadsheets, and it will not work. So I will try to add later a dedicated link for anyone who would like to use Excel. So you know how to download and use the tool, but I will show you some in-game functionality that is quite hidden. If you click region and click the building, for example, Anchorage, and you wonder what is the chain of buildings for it, here you can see only the next one. So it can be upgraded to Harbor. But if you click this big icon on the bottom, you have the chain of upgrades. And if you click the next one, you can see the following one and the other one. So it's a kind of useful but hidden tool. And sadly, we can see only the description, and here nothing changed. But you can see what is later in the hierarchy of that building. Okay, now I think you know how to better plan your buildings, and I hope it was useful. Thank you for watching, and see you later.